Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett, and my hands is Legends of the Arena, a game that is currently crowdfunding. And sounds really interesting. So it's a brawling board game for 2 to 6 players inspired by Super Smash Brothers. The whole point is to knock your opponents out of the arena and claim victory. Now, I'm a fan of Smash Brothers, so if you can capture that in a board game, I'm going to be super down with it. So we got a prototype version to show off. As I said, this is a prototype version, so not completely like what will be out for retail and out being a Kickstarter. I could already see some things with the box and as to what there's maybe differences for, but the game is for ages 14 and up, 2 to 6 players, and it should be pretty quick. It says like 8 minutes, so that's kind of cool. I'm guessing 8 minutes per player. Box is nice. We can see on the back it's got the lore Ipsum, which I think is really funny. But I dig the art. I think the art is actually really kind of cool. So we're going to open up. We're going to show off what's inside, and then do another video to actually show off, like do off some gameplay at some point. So these are the various characters that you can get with this. So and definitely the characters got some style to it. And I'm gonna guess, maybe these are part of the board. Oh, pretty nice. The cards themselves feel good, like they're just nice thickness to it. Let's see here, what else we got in here? We've got, this is a homemade version of the rules. It's actually kind of cool. So it's interesting. So yes, these cards that look like the board. The rules look really nice. Even this like printed out homemade version of it. Like, I like the colors. I like the style. It pops. It jumps out to me. This is something that catches my eye. As far as rule books go, this is actually like engaging and looks really nice compared to a lot of others, which kind of feel like at times stereo instructions. So all right, so we got that, which is kind of cool. Let's see here. We got some cards. Show off the various cards. Alright. Got a timer. What these are. This was a sticker, so it looks like we got more cards of various characters in here. Stickers, I'm guessing these are supposed to be the standees. Cards look nice. I really like the art of this. This is something that stood out to me when they reached out to check out the game. Is the art style is, I think, really cool. There's something to me that pops. So yeah, I mean, kind of the vibe I got from it while checking it out is very kind of like unmatched in some ways. And that's not a negative thing. Like, I love Unmatched. So my gut says if you probably like Unmatched, you're gonna most likely like this game. I think kind of a similar concept, you know, running around the board with your characters and, you know, beating the crap out of each other. So yeah, I don't think it's going to deviate much from that. So let's see what else we got. We got, looks like standees for the characters. We got a whole bunch of tokens. And a whole bunch of standees here. We got tokens to, I think, say what's going on. I see knockout. I see stock. Let's show off some of the standees and stuff like that. So like, it's nice. Even if this is what came with the game, I'd be down for this. Like, this is kind of cool. It looks pretty nice. The standee, the actually figures are pretty thick. All the tokens are actually really thick. Which is great. Show off some of the other stuff again. Some stuff in here. Yep. So we got this. We got knockout. Stock, whatever that means. We got like these arrow pieces. Big thing like that looks like this. I'm sure that has something to do with like an ability. Oh, this is pretty nice for like a prototype. I would dig this. I would buy the game as is like this. Obviously maybe the book being a little more like a actual printed book, but beyond that, like this is pretty good. I mean, to me, this actually screams pocket game, not in a bad way. This actually feels like a game that you could go and probably do a much smaller footprint and make it like more like a pocket game, which would be really cool. Just small, simple. Overall, kind of cool. So we're gonna play a couple rounds of this, get an idea for the feel, see if I'm right about it being like unmatched or not. But overall, like I like the look of it, the pieces, the art, all that. Like there's something to me that speaks, very positively about this. As a prototype as well, I've seen a lot of prototypes. This is pretty solid as far as the pieces and all that. Like I would pay money to get something that looked like this, other than the rule book, which was clearly printed. But beyond that, I would pay money to get something like this. So you can go check this out. We'll have a link to the Kickstarter below this video. We obviously get nothing for that, and of course I want to thank the crew from Toth Games for hooking us up with this. We're excited to play it and all that. So as I said, it's 2 to 6 players, 8 minutes per player, ages 14 and up. You can go with a print and play and check it out. There's also a tabletop simulator mod as well. But yeah, if you want more game news, check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep rolling that dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos, or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.